Hey, carnivore friends, welcome to day 24, which is technically happening after midnight. So I guess it's day 25, but we'll still talk about how today went. So, yeah, I really did have a good day for the most part. I feel like every day is a good day. It's just degrees of goodness. So we'll go with that. But tonight, I want to talk about something specific. I want to talk about a victory list and my favorite foods because I think it's so easy. It's so easy for me personally to focus on, oh, you screwed that up today and you're not perfect. And I'm really trying to get away from that. Just perfectionism in general, in my life in general, not just with like carnivore things. Anyway, on that subject, I have a victory list, and I'll probably record that as a short too, just because I think it's a good reminder, but I'll go into a little more detail when I'm recording this. But first, maybe first I'll do my favorite foods. I think the thing with carnivores, eat what you like. Laura Spath cracked me up. I was watching one of her videos earlier today, and she is like, if I had to eat sardines, I would never make it. And I'm the same. Like, I know they're full of nutrition, and I know some people swear by them, but ew, no freaking way, y'all. And like organ meats and liver, like I'll take that as a pill, but I'm not eating a whole hunk of liver. I just can't do it. So I think eating what you like is key. And for me, I'm kind of learning what I like along this journey. I don't like fatty cuts of meat. And it's unfortunate because I know like it's kind of perfect carnivore food. I prefer leaner cuts of beef, but what I do is just supplement in like some other kind of fat. I'll just throw some butter on it or cook things in bacon grease or whatever. But I can't hang with like a super fatty ribeye. I don't like it. So just learning what you like and sticking with that and keeping things simple and keeping things on repeat, I think is really the key. That's what I did in the beginning of this journey. And part of what's been like bumps, like a bumpy road for me this time is getting too, um, what's the word? Getting too like, not cluttered. What is the word? Uh, Complicated. Obviously, I'm tired. I can't think of a simple word like complicated. But anyway, getting too complicated, adding too many ingredients, worry about recipes and substitutes and this and that. I am happier and do better and can stick to plan better when I keep it simple. It's another thing Laura Spath said is just keep it simple. So I'll tell you a couple of my favorite things. I made a top 10 list with a couple of honorable mentions. So, first on the list is going to be burgers, burger patties. I don't know what it is about ground beef, but just specifically a burger patty with or without cheese, just nicely seasoned, is just, they're so good and so satisfying. There's just something about a hamburger, right? I had this friend in junior high, Samara, and she was prone to a bit of depression, but she was always saying, like, there's nothing, not a better, like, depression cure in the world than, like, a really good juicy hamburger. We lived in LA at the time, so we'd walk to Century City and go to Bob's Big Boy and get a juicy hamburger on, like, a rainy day, and it would just cure your blues, guys. So in the same way, I'm grateful that it's a health food that's curing the blues on that one. But yeah, there's something just so great about burger patties. So that's probably my number one. Love them, love them, love them. And I will say I do like a bit of traditional burger flavors. So like I'll have a little tiny squeeze of mustard and sometimes even ketchup, guys. I'm not afraid of ketchup. Okay. Bacon. Oh my gosh. Bacon is my love language. I can't get enough of bacon. It's so good, you guys. Might do this as two separate videos. Favorite carnivore foods and victory list. That way they're shorter videos and it's not too overwhelming. Okay. Don't you love how I'm figuring this out as I go along with you live instead of like being organized before I start? Just saying. We're all friends here. Okay. So bacon, 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 bacon. I could sing its praises all day. Bacon is amazing. It's delicious. It's fantastic. I love it. I never get tired of bacon. And I haven't had any this week, and I kind of miss it. It's such a go-to. It's my happy place, guys. I don't. There's no world in which I would not want bacon. Okay, eggs. Eggs are super versatile. We know this. I'm a scrambled egg girl. I don't really like. I hate fried eggs. I don't. Yeah, don't do fried eggs at all. I don't really care for hard boiled, except for like I was saying yesterday, a couple times a year, egg salad sounds good, and I'll make that. But I really love eggs. I could eat, and frittatas are cool. Egg bites are cool, as long as it's scrambled up. And my favorite way to do eggs, and some people, if you're not on dairy, or this might not sound cool to you or whatever, but my favorite way to do eggs is this is gonna sound funny, but I heat up a pan and put like a tablespoon of butter in there, and then let the butter obviously melt. And then I put in like a couple of tablespoons to a quarter cup of cottage cheese, depending on how many eggs I'm making. And I let the cottage cheese just kind of sizzle with the butter. And then I let it kind of, some of the moisture come out. And then I pour my scrambled egg mixture on top, my, liquid eggs on top. And then I just slowly like keep pulling it back from the edge of the pan toward the center of the pan with a rubber spatula. And then I kind of will take chunks of it once it's starting to hold together and flip it over so that like it's kind of gets done and evenly, not like an omelet where, it'll be super runny still on top, but it's brown on the bottom. So anyway, the point is I pull my eggs off of the heat when they're still pretty fluffy and pretty like moist. Um, they just taste so good that way, you guys. And then also, if you're saving them for the next day or if you're freezing them, it tastes like you just made them and they don't dry out. So that's a really cool. But eggs are so good, you guys. Occasionally I'll burn out on them. Another cool way to use eggs is in chaffles. So shredded cheese and eggs in a miniature waffle maker or any waffle maker. Y'all, chaffles are divine. I like to do chaffles just with like a kind of a boring cheese, like shredded mozzarella, for instance, and then put in some everything bagel seasoning up in that. And then when they're done, put on cream cheese. And then it's like you're kind of feeling like you're living in bagel land a little bit. And it's really works for me. Okay, so I haven't done that in a while. I might get on that once I'm back home with my waffle maker, guys. Okay. Lean steaks. I just already discussed this, but I love a tri-tip. I like sirloin. I love filet mignon. I like a New York strip. I just need fat that's manageable, that I can handle, that is not going to surprise me with chunks of grizzle. I just can't hang with it. So lean steaks with butter melted on the top. That's my jam, y'all. Um, yeah, sirloin. And I like steak cold. It's so good. Just thin sliced, like leftover tri-tip cold with like maybe some sour cream. You guys, you don't know what you're missing. Okay. Salmon. It's my favorite fish. That's really versatile too, because you could have it smoked. You could have it grilled. You could even make like a salmon spread with cream cheese and salmon, maybe a little lemon and dill or some, lemon pepper or something. But salmon, it's really satisfying. It's got that great healthy fat. It's got omega-3s. It's just doing a lot of work for you. It's a high performing fish. Okay. I like chicken and I like it kind of cooked simple, but I like to dip it in a sugar-free barbecue sauce. I really love barbecue sauce. There's something just about the taste of barbecued chicken that's so, oh, it's like a happy maker. It's like all your happy, like picnicky, potlucky memories come to life. Okay. Shrimp. Shrimp are really great. Sometimes one of the things I really like is to go to Costco. They have that big shrimp platter with lemon and cocktail sauce. Obviously, you don't have to have the cocktail sauce, but shrimp are so full of protein and it's just kind of a nice change of pace. It's like light and fresh, especially in the summer months or the warmer months. Shrimp can really be your friend. Okay. And let's see. Honestly, for snacks on the go, because There's nothing worse for a carnivore than to be trapped somewhere hungry without carnivore options present, right? So that's where meat sticks and mozzarella sticks. Oh, sorry, I'm just taking my time. That's where meat sticks and mozzarella sticks come in handy. Just take some take a string cheese and a meat stick with you everywhere you go, guys, and a packet of electrolytes, and you will never go wrong. Ding, ding, ding. It's a winner. Okay. And then chicharrones, right? The pork rinds. If you are missing that crunch factor, those will save your life, y'all. And you just have to read the ingredients because there's some really like crappy ones filled with junk. So as long as it's just pork and salt and pork fat, you're good. And they're great to like scoop up chicken salad or egg salad, things like that, or to just have when you just need that salty crunch sensation. Okay. Electrolytes. Cannot live as carnivore without electrolytes. I know it doesn't count as a favorite food or meat, but it's still just like a thing. And by far the best tasting ones, if you're getting sweetened ones, is Element. I've tried, I don't even know, y'all, probably like 6 different brands, and Element just is superior. It really is, both in performance and in taste. I will say, their raw ones don't taste as good as this other raw electrolytes that I showed in a show and tell video early on. You can look back and I have like a show and tell video. I think it's in my first 5 days where I talk about those electrolytes with trace minerals that I found on Amazon. And those taste much better just for the raw, plain, unflavored. I find that it's more appealing. Okay. Heavy cream. Heavy cream. Yeah, I'm not giving up coffee, guys. Not doing it. Wouldn't be prudent. So I like a dash of heavy cream in my coffee. And sometimes if I'm in a day where I haven't gotten enough fat, I'll just chug a little sip straight out the carton. I know that's kind of ghetto, but anyway, whatever, gangs. I don't know. Ghetto's not probably politically correct, but you get what I'm saying. Look, I was raised in places like that, so I can talk about it a little bit. Anyway, moving on. Forgive everything I just said. Okay, delete. Anyway, but heavy cream is delicious. Obviously, I'm tired. Bear with me. And just put it in a shot glass and just throw some back. It's so satisfying. Okay, butter. Can't live without butter. My favorite butter, and you'll laugh at this, is the store brand from, I don't even know if it's a store brand, but it's like a generic-y store. I think it is the store brand from Fred Meyer in Oregon. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad we don't have Fred Meyers in California, you guys. I literally, anytime I go to Oregon, I take butter home because it's that good. The Kirkland, or not the Kirkland, oh yeah, the Kirkland grass fed is decent. That's what I've been having most of the time. I don't have Kerrygold anymore because I heard bad things about it. That it's not, I don't know, that there's something going on with that. And then, but yeah, that's kind of it. I do like to stick with a grass fed, a nice dark yellow butter. I want to start making my own butter. It's actually really easy, you guys. If I make my own butter, I'll tell you about it. And I'll tell you about it. Okay. Honorable mention are hot dogs. Again, it's just kind of like fun, potlucky summer vibes, barbecue fare, and the Teton or the Teton, I don't know how you pronounce it, Teton hot dogs are absolutely the best hot dogs I've ever had in my life. Far superior in flavor and quality to any other kind I've had. Occasionally I'll get Applegate Naturals organic, but I'm telling you guys, this Teton, they're top tier. I have the Polish sausage that they make as well. It's in my freezer right now, but I prefer the hot dogs. They're so good. A little bit of mustard. I just make little slices in them so that they can kind of coil apart, and I toss them in the air fryer for 8 minutes, and they're amazing. Breakfast sausages. Applegate, I think it's called Applegate Farms, Applegate Naturals, something like that. They do a chicken and sage breakfast sausage. They have a turkey version too, savory turkey, but they're much drier and less tasty. The chicken and sage is super fly. It is so good. I love them, love them, love them. And they don't have a bunch of junk in them. I could eat those all day, every day of my life. Those little sausages are so delicious. And yeah, that's kind of it, guys. That's my favorite carnivore foods. So the main thing is eat what you like, because that is what you're going to stick to. If you don't like ribeyes, don't eat ribeyes. If you don't like want dairy, fine, don't eat dairy. But like for me, dairy makes life interesting and worth living, quite frankly. So I do like cheese too, but I try to be selective. I like the Le Gruyere. It's a some type of Swiss raw cheese. It's Gruyere, and it is really nutty and kind of elegant. And I do like baby bells from time to time, but a nice hard Parmesan, just finely grated over some eggs, never will steer you wrong. And like a jalapeno jack every now and then, and a nice sharp cheddar. But cheese to me is like, I like to have 1 to 2 dairy products. I would say 2 dairy products in my fridge at all times. And that's usually going to be a cheese and probably cream or sour cream or yogurt. There you go. All right, guys. I hope this helped, but just try to identify what you like and just eat it on repeat. Keep it simple. You don't need recipes. You don't need replacements. You don't need mock up this or that or fake bread or whatever. I mean, you can try those things, but I'm telling you, you're going to be happier, more satiated, more satisfied, less cravey, less triggered if you just keep it simple. And that's really what I'm learning in this last couple weeks. So, hope this helps. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.